That might be worth a look.
Please, I just want to be alone. Gone? Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love... Tanis... Martin Dorr, I've always been good at run. I didn't realize one day I just wish I could have said goodbye. Do you really think so? I wish I hadn't let go of him. It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. It would mean the world to me. Tanis!
Jaheira's godsend in the flesh.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. Shouldn't hang around.
Let's head inside. There's...
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it.
Trinkets and doodah.
His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here? Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it. His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood.
The Last Light Inn does not permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons, please leave your weapons at the door.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to...
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like...
Premium? Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mol put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its Mol gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old Jackaday. I mean, maybe. Last Light's best bargains right here.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Aye, and more than half the others with him.
We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But... they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Prison's the best I can hope for the ones we left behind. Zevlor seemed to think the cult wanted us alive. I almost... Watch your back out there. If it's...
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Please. Be welcome.
Oh, my gods. To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. A paralyzing agent? I do not think we're quite so far gone. Yet. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something... alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? But a river can flood and break its banks. If the parasite changes you, tries to break you, could you resist? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye, he healed, right in front of me, and chased us into the shadows. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Infiltrate the towers, and Ketheric's downfall begins. Any cure starts with understanding whatever magic Gatheric's using to control these tadpoles. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they got you too. Honestly, Tara, I still can't believe it. Roland of all people. He said he stayed in the Grove because of you. I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't... How do you do it? How do you keep going? You're made of sterner stuff than me, then. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others, if they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. Just be careful up there. Or
Don't mind if...
Last night's best bargains, right here!
That's curious.
How goes the treasure hunt?
I haven't found anything yet, but I will. I can feel it.
No doubt. Just keep your eyes peeled.
I place is awesome!
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Your job is to serve drinks, you little devil. Do it!
Please, stop shouting!
I'm not shouting!
If you have an alternative in mind, please do not propose it.
Cursed to put my hands on it.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Last Light's best bargains right here. Welcome back. Are you looking for something? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? Pleasure doing business with you. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Can't give up now.
Premium trinkets and doodahs. stars.
Hiss! I say hiss! I see. Yes, perhaps you're right. Fine. Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar. I call myself His Majesty. It was quite straightforward. I slink. I'd rather die.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I haven't forgotten. And as it happens, that is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others, in that case, you'll be a new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it, you'll need it. If you're going to survive this cursed place, you'll need it. If you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there, you'll need it. If you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of... I'll do my part, according to my talent. The brilliant retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Let's not ruin the surprise. Some of us are counting on you.
Last night's best bargains, right here!
Right back at you.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mystra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
How's that for Calimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to...
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm. My favorite kind. Ambition. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom. Now, let's talk about you.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little Vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
You haven't told them? And you've kept your clothes on this whole time. Why not let them see?
God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Well, now you know. But what's done is done. So how about we stop talking, although I should probably...